Tuesday. Have you ever had a recipe for something that you've been wanting to do, but you just never got to making it? Well, I will tell you, tamales is one of those that has been on my book. In fact, I have had these corn husks in my pantry for about 6 months waiting because I was like, I'm going to make them, I'm going to make them. Well, today's the day because we need to make sure we utilize these before they go bad. And I am up for the challenge because honestly, I've been a little scared. So I hope that you share this to your page, grab your seat, and join me on this adventure because today for Fresh Tip Tuesday, we are gonna make vegetarian tamales. That's right, my friends. Today on Fresh Tip Tuesday, we are making vegetarian tamales. Now, if we haven't met, my name is Corinne Brown. I am the Fresh Expert, and this is Fresh Tip Tuesday. I am so excited to have you here to learn fresh tips, recipes, and more. And today literally is going to be an adventure because I'm trying something completely new just with you, and that is vegetarian tamales. So to start off, we need to make sure we grab our corn husks and we want to soak them for a good 2 hours. I've gone ahead and put them in my Tupperware bowl and I poured hot water on top of it, and they have been soaking, as you can see, so they are ready to go. Now that these have been soaking, we're going to go and make the filling. Okay, so to make the filling, I've got my Impressions Tupperware bowl here, and we're going to start off with 2 cups of instant masa. You can see there's already the pre-done mix, and the great thing is these are gluten-free. Just look in the Hispanic or Latina aisle in your grocery store where you can find this there. So then we're going to measure out 2 cups. Right there. Now, of course, after you finish the package, make sure you put these in your Tupperware modular mates so that way they stay fresh longer. So the next time you get to tamales, if it's been another 6 months like me, your masa will still be fresh and ready to go. Okay, so added to this, we are going to add 3/4 of a tablespoon of salt. I do love my pink Himalayan salt. So that's a 1/2 tablespoon and then 1/2 of a half. Now we got 3/4. And then we need to make sure we add in 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. So about 1/2 of one of those. There we go, 1/4 of it right in there. Now we're gonna whisk this all up. Make sure it is well combined. And then we're going to add 1/2 cup of vegetable shortening or oil. I actually got vegetable shortening today, but you can do a vegetable oil as well. Just make sure it is one that is neutral tasting, not like a heavy olive oil. And then we're going to do a 1/2 cup of salsa. I'm actually using a salsa verde because I'm going to put some peppers in it as well, and I don't want it to be too spicy. So salsa verde, we're going to put a 1/2 cup of that in there. And now we're going to mix this up. Now, once we have this combined, we are going to add in 2 cups of vegetable stock. You're going to want to add it slow though and mix, that way it incorporates evenly. So maybe do a 1/2 cup at a time, mix it up, then add your other 1/2 cups. Okay, now that we've combined this really well, we're going to set this aside and we're going to start working on the filling. Okay, so for the filling, I actually am going to do something a little different, and I'm going to combine some cactus, also known as Nepalitos, Nopalitos. When we were in Mexico this summer, we did a food tour in Cozumel, and we got really introduced to some authentic food. It's kind of like what you wouldn't see in the tourist locations, and it was really nice just for me because I love the culture. I love ethnicity. I love just seeing how people really eat in different cultures, not what's commercialized. And cactus is huge in Mexico and Latina culture, and I really, really love it. So we're going to be combining cactus along with some poblano peppers in our filling. So our poblano peppers, though, we need to make sure that we blister and marinate because I did buy the cactus already jarred. So it's already soft and tender. I don't have to scrape off the edges. It's all the hard work is done for me. But we're going to use Tupperware's Micro Pro Grill, and I'm going to take 3 poblano peppers and just throw them right in here. And we're going to put the top on, and I'm going to go throw them in the microwave over here for about 5 minutes so it kind of blisters down, and then we're going to mix it up for our filling. Now I'm also going to put some cheese on the inside. So it's going to be the peppers, the cactus, and the cheese in the center of our tamales. So I did get pepper jack cheese. You could do Monterey Jack cheese, you could do queso fresco, but I like that extra bite, which is why I went ahead and got Monterey Jack cheese. So we're going to take this and cut it up into little slices so that way it fits perfectly inside the tamale. As you can see, there's slices about 1/4 of an inch thick. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut it in half like this too. That way it's the perfect little slithers to go right inside. Okay, so I grabbed the poblano peppers out of the microwave with the Micro Pro Grill. It's really hot, so be careful, but you'll see they are nicely blistered. So now what we're going to do is take them out, cut the edges off, as well as the seeds. Okay, so I want these cooked down just a little bit more, so I'm going to put these back in the Micro Pro Grill and cook them for about 4 more minutes. In the grill position. Okay, let's check it now. Oh, do you hear that sizzle? Check that out. Sizzle, sizzle. Now let's put it on the counter and let's give it a quick chop. Okay, so now that all our fillings are ready, we need to test the dough. Now, the way you know that your dough is ready is if it floats in water. So sometimes that might mean you need to mix it up a little bit more. But we've got our little cup of water. We're going to grab a little bit of the dough, and let's see if it's ready. Okay, I guess we need to mix some more. Good to go. Okay, so our masa is good to go, so now it's time to assemble. We're going to start off by grabbing one of our corn husks that have been soaking. We're going to take our scoop. We're using Tupperware's easy portioning scoops, getting a nice large scoop here, and we're going to put this out right onto the corn husk. Then we're going to use our spatula, and we're going to spread it out. That nice big serving on there. Okay, then we're going to put in our fillings. We got some cheese. We've got some cactus. And we've got some peppers. Then we're going to take this. I'm going to put a little bit more on there. And we're going to fold this over. Okay, and you're going to fold it up like this. And then this is going to go straight into the Smart multi-cooker where we're going to steam them. So let's go ahead and make the rest. Okay, now that we've got about 6 to 8 of them done, we're going to put them in the Smart Multi-Cooker. I've already got water in the base of the reservoir. If you want to see that, that looks like this. See the water? And now we're going to steam these on the microwave fully covered for 12 minutes on high, and then it's going to rest for 5. Now, while that is cooking, I'm going to go ahead and make up the rest of the tamales because that'll be the second batch that cooks afterwards. So depending on how many you want for dinner, you could always cut this recipe down in half, or you could double it if you've got a large family. But typically 6 to 8 cook at a time. That's where kind of the labor of love intense comes in, but it's going to be worth it. Just hold on. Okay, my friends, I just took the tamales out of the microwave in the Smart Steamer. We did let it sit for 5 minutes, just that way it can finish resting. So remember, you cook it on high for 12 minutes, about 6 to 8 of them, let it cool for 5 minutes, and then repeat the process until all of them are cooked. So let me show you now how we're going to assemble them. Check that out first. Steamy hot, ready to go. So we're going to grab our plate. I've gone ahead and made some Spanish rice. So let's put some Spanish rice on our plate. We're going to take some black beans that I cooked with some salsa and some different Southwest Chipotle flavorings, so it has a nice flavor to it. And then we're going to grab our tamales. Whew, they're a little hot. Probably want to let them sit for a little bit longer. I'm just really excited. But you guys can look and see how it comes right off there. Yum. You see how the cheese is all melted and beautiful on the inside? That looks great. Grab my fork. I'm actually just going to flip those over. Woo! Right on there. Let's grab another one. Now you can serve it still in the husk. I just wanted to take them off for presentation. Show it all there together. Oh, look at that. Now we're going to add a little bit of sour cream, or as I like to use, non-fat Greek yogurt. Just a little. We're going to put some fresh salsa that I made the other day. Now you could use your salsa verde that we used before. I just like fresh salsa. Okay. And then I'm going to put a little bit of cilantro because you can never have too much cilantro. And we're going to take the juice of a fresh lime. Check that out. Look at that. Is that not beautiful, my friends? So pretty. Now let's try it. I don't know why it took me so long to make this. You have got to try them. The flavor is amazing. I love the pepper and the cactus and that cheese. Mix it in with the beans and the rice. This is going to be one of my new favorites to make with the kids. I hope you guys try it out as well. Make sure you join me next time for Fresh Tip Tuesday. And be sure to comment and let me know what you think. Vegetarian tamales. Yum. See you next time.